Did you know that the colors you wear could be making you look older, more tired, and even washed out? It's true, 73% of women over 60 are unknowingly choosing colors that drain their natural glow instead of enhancing it. The colors that looked amazing on you in your 30s and 40s might now be working against you, making fine lines, dark circles, and dull skin even more noticeable. But here's the good news. The right colors can instantly brighten your face, make your skin look fresher, and even give you a more youthful, radiant look. In today's video, I'll reveal 5 colors that could be secretly aging you and what to wear instead to bring out your natural beauty. Stay with me until the end because the last color on this list is the most surprising, and it's a mistake so many women make. Before we begin, make sure to like this video if you love fashion and confidence tips for women over 60 and subscribe so you never miss a new upload. Now let's get started. As we age, our skin tone, hair color, and natural contrast levels change. The colors that once looked flattering and vibrant can suddenly start working against us, and many women don't even realize it. Your appearance evolves with time, and so should your wardrobe. Understanding how aging affects your complexion and hair can help you make better choices when it comes to color. One of the most noticeable changes is that the skin loses warmth and brightness. This can make certain colors appear too harsh or too dull against your complexion. Additionally, hair color naturally lightens, turning silver, white, or salt and pepper. This shift means that the contrast between your hair and skin softens. So bold, high contrast colors that once made you look vibrant may now appear too strong. Harsh colors can emphasize fine lines instead of making you look fresh and vibrant. Wearing the wrong shades can inadvertently highlight wrinkles, dark circles, and uneven skin tone. This is why many women stick to old favorites without realizing that those same colors now make them look washed out. Some shades can deepen shadows and emphasize skin imperfections, while muted, dull colors can make you appear tired or drained. It's common to hold on to colors that once made us feel confident. However, after 60, sticking to outdated choices can backfire. A color that worked wonders decades ago may now leave you looking fatigued. For instance, stark white, which once looked crisp and classic, may now seem too severe. Similarly, faded beige, which once felt sophisticated, can wash out your complexion. Sometimes it's not just about the color itself, but also about the intensity. Shades that are too bold or too pale can both have an aging effect. Instead of highlighting your natural beauty, they may draw attention to areas you'd rather downplay. When you choose colors that complement your current skin tone and hair color, the transformation is immediate. The right hues can instantly brighten your complexion, soften fine lines and dark circles, make your eyes sparkle, and give your skin a healthy glow. It's not about completely changing your style, but about adjusting it to suit your current self. By thoughtfully selecting colors that harmonize with your natural features, you can maintain your unique style while looking more vibrant and radiant. One client I worked with always wore stark white and faded beige because she thought they looked classic and elegant. However, she noticed that people kept asking her if she was feeling okay or if she was tired, which started to affect her confidence. After a bit of experimenting, she replaced the stark white with a softer ivory and swapped the faded beige for warm sand tones. The difference was remarkable. Suddenly, people started saying she looked refreshed, even complimenting her on how well-rested she appeared. It was such a simple change, but the results were dramatic. It just goes to show that even small adjustments to your color choices can make a big impact on how others perceive you. Choosing colors that flatter your current appearance can have a powerful effect on how you feel about yourself too. When you look in the mirror and see a brighter, more vibrant version of yourself, it boosts your confidence and makes you feel more comfortable in your skin. It's not just about looking younger, but about presenting your best self. Dressing in colors that bring out your natural beauty allows you to feel more energized and at ease, rather than worrying that your outfit is unintentionally highlighting signs of aging. In the next part of the video, I'm going to share 5 specific colors that might be secretly aging you. You'll be surprised by how common some of these are, and how easy it is to switch them out for shades that bring out your natural beauty. Stick around until the end, because the last color is one that many women unknowingly choose, thinking it's flattering when it's actually doing the opposite. Let's give your wardrobe a little refresh. Number 1. Icy white. White has long been a symbol of elegance and sophistication, but not all whites are created equal, especially as we age. Icy, stark white can be surprisingly unflattering after 60, yet many women don't realize that the brilliant, cool-toned white they loved in their younger years may now be making them look washed out, tired, or even older. This is because icy white, while crisp and classic, can work against your changing complexion and hair color. One of the primary reasons icy white can be problematic is its harsh contrast. When you're younger, your skin typically has more natural warmth and vibrancy, making bright whites look crisp and refreshing. However, as we age, our skin tends to lose that warmth and become softer in tone. This change means that icy white can absorb light instead of reflecting it softly, deepening shadows on your face and drawing attention to fine lines, wrinkles, and dark circles. Rather than making your complexion look bright and clear, it can actually emphasize the very features you'd rather soften. Additionally, icy white lacks the warmth needed to harmonize with mature skin. As your hair turns silver, white, or salt and pepper, the contrast between your hair and skin naturally becomes less pronounced. Pairing this softer look with a sharp, cool-toned white can make your skin appear dull, sallow, or even grayish. Instead of enhancing your complexion, it creates a flat, lifeless effect that can leave you looking fatigued. The good news is that you don't have to give up white altogether. The key is to choose warmer, softer whites that add depth, brightness, and a natural glow to your skin. One excellent choice is ivory, a warm-toned white that flatters nearly every mature skin tone. It softens lines, adds radiance, and works beautifully whether your hair is silver, white, or a blend of both. Pearl white is another great option. It has a soft, luminous quality that reflects light beautifully, giving your skin a healthy, youthful appearance. Soft beige or cream tones are also highly flattering, as they blend effortlessly with mature skin tones and create a natural, elegant effect. These shades are far more forgiving and help create a smoother, more polished look without the harshness of icy white. Let me share a quick real-life example. One of my clients, Linda, a stylish 67-year-old, swore by her crisp white blouses. She believed they looked clean and timeless. However, she started noticing that people kept asking if she was tired or feeling unwell. On my recommendation, she swapped her bright white tops for ivory and pearl-toned blouses. The change was remarkable. One day she walked into brunch with her daughter, and the first thing she heard was, "Mom, you look so refreshed today." That's the magic of choosing the right white. It's not about giving up your favorite colors, but about wearing them in a way that enhances your natural beauty. If you love white but don't want to look washed out, pair warmer whites with gold or pearl jewelry to add extra warmth to your look. Opt for white fabrics with texture, like lace or soft knits, to prevent a harsh, flat appearance. If you must wear icy white, keep it away from your face. Instead, choose white pants or a blazer rather than a top to balance the look. Sometimes making just one simple color swap can take years off your appearance. Icy white may have been your go-to for decades, but now it's time to embrace a softer, more flattering version. Now let's talk about the next color mistake, one that many women believe is slimming, but might actually be making you look older. Number 2, matte black. For years, we've been told that black is timeless, slimming, and effortlessly chic. It's a staple in many wardrobes and often considered the ultimate go-to for looking sophisticated and put together. While this is true in many ways, there's a surprising downside to wearing solid matte black as you get older. Despite its reputation, black can actually make you look older after 60. Many women don't realize that the very color they've relied on for years may now be working against them, rather than enhancing their appearance. One of the main reasons black can be harsh after 60 is because of how it interacts with light. Black absorbs light rather than reflecting it, which can create deep shadows and harsh contrasts on the face. This effect emphasizes fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye circles, making them appear more pronounced. Instead of giving you a polished, sleek look, solid matte black can inadvertently draw attention to the very features you'd prefer to soften. Another reason why black becomes problematic as you age is its lack of warmth. Unlike softer, more radiant colors that add a glow to your complexion, black can make mature skin look flat, pale, or even drained. This effect is particularly noticeable when your hair turns silver, white, or gray. The severe contrast between black clothing and lighter hair can look overly stark, creating an overpowering effect that washes you out rather than complementing your natural features. Black is often seen as the safe color, easy to wear, versatile, and classic. But after 60, it can start to work against you instead of for you. The good news is that you don't have to give up dark, elegant colors entirely. You just need to choose softer, more flattering alternatives that maintain the same sophisticated feel without the harshness of black. One excellent option is charcoal gray. It's just as polished as black, but with a softer, more forgiving effect that enhances mature skin rather than overwhelming it. Navy blue is another fantastic choice. Rich and deep, it flatters every skin tone, making you look elegant, radiant, and more refreshed. For those who still want a dark, rich color, deep espresso or chocolate brown is a luxurious and warm alternative. These shades add depth without overpowering your natural features, giving your complexion a smoother, more youthful appearance. If you still love black and don't want to give it up completely, there are ways to wear it more strategically. One approach is to choose textured fabrics rather than flat, matte black. Opt for materials like lace, silk, velvet, or ribbed knits, which reflect light and add softness to your look. Another effective strategy is to break up the black with accessories. Adding a colorful scarf, a statement necklace, or a bright blazer can help balance the harshness of black near your face. You can also try wearing black away from your face. Choose black pants, skirts, or shoes instead of tops or scarves. Let me share a real-life example. Patricia, a 68-year-old retired teacher, had worn head-to-toe black for years because she believed it was the most flattering option. But over time, she noticed that black made her complexion look dull, and her features appeared sharper and more tired. On my suggestion, she tried charcoal gray and navy blue instead. The change was almost instant. People started telling her that she looked more vibrant, refreshed, and glowing. "I still feel elegant," Patricia said, "but now my face looks brighter instead of washed out." It was a small change, but it made a world of difference. Matte black may seem like the ultimate classic, but after 60, it can be too severe. Instead of defaulting to black, try navy, charcoal, or deep brown. You might be pleasantly surprised by how much more youthful and elegant you look. Next, let's talk about a popular color that many people associate with happiness, but could actually be draining your complexion. Number 3, pale yellow. Yellow is often associated with warmth, energy, and happiness. It's a color that brings to mind sunshine, positivity, and light. However, not all yellows are created equal, and one particular shade, pale pastel yellow, can actually dull your complexion, especially as you get older. While it may seem like a gentle, feminine choice, pale yellow can unintentionally make your skin look washed out, tired, or even sallow. One reason pale yellow can be unflattering after 60 is that it lacks depth and contrast. Instead of brightening your look, it tends to make fair and medium skin tones appear flat and lifeless. Mature skin often loses its natural vibrancy over time, and wearing a color that is similarly muted only highlights that change. Instead of adding a healthy glow, pale yellow emphasizes uneven pigmentation and can make your skin look faded rather than radiant. For women with silver, white, or salt and pepper hair, pale yellow poses an additional problem. The lack of contrast between the color in your hair can cause everything to blend together, resulting in a flattened, washed-out look. Instead of standing out, your features might appear blurred or less defined. This is particularly true when wearing solid pale yellow close to your face, as it doesn't provide the dimension needed to create a balanced and vibrant appearance. Many women choose soft pastel shades because they believe these colors are gentle, feminine, and age-appropriate. While that's true for some hues, pale yellow just doesn't bring enough warmth or vibrancy to aging skin. It can make your complexion appear dull or tired instead of radiant and glowing. The intention may be to create a light, airy look, but the result often falls flat, leaving you looking less vibrant than you feel. Fortunately, you don't have to give up yellow entirely. The key is to choose deeper, richer shades that enhance your natural glow rather than dulling it. Mustard yellow, for instance, is a warm, earthy tone that flatters both fair and deep skin tones. It provides a healthy, sun-kissed glow that instantly makes your complexion look more alive. Another great option is honey gold, a slightly softer yet rich golden hue that warms up your skin without being too overpowering. For those who prefer bolder choices, deep saffron or amber are excellent picks. These golden orange tones add depth and richness, making your skin appear more lively and youthful. Instead of blending into your complexion, they add dimension and radiance, giving your skin a healthier, fresher look. If you love yellow but aren't sure how to wear it without washing yourself out, try incorporating it in a strategic way rather than committing to a full outfit. One simple way is to wear yellow as an accessory. A mustard-colored scarf, handbag, or a pair of earrings can bring warmth to your face without overwhelming your overall look. You can also pair yellow with neutrals. Try wearing a golden tone top with navy blue, brown, or cream-colored pants for balance. Prints are another clever way to wear yellow without risking a washed-out appearance. Instead of a solid pale yellow blouse, choose a patterned top that includes richer yellows along with warmer neutrals. This way, the brighter hues break up the paleness and make your complexion look healthier. Let me share a real-life example. Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother, had always loved her soft yellow sweaters. She thought they looked cheerful and bright. However, she started noticing that whenever she wore them, people would ask if she was feeling okay or if she was tired. On my recommendation, she switched to a mustard-colored blouse instead. The difference was instant and remarkable. Instead of looking washed out, she appeared brighter, healthier, and more vibrant. Linda was genuinely surprised, saying, "I didn't realize how much my color choices were affecting how I looked. Just one switch made me look years younger." If you've been wearing pale yellow and noticing that your complexion looks dull or faded, try swapping it out for a deeper golden shade. You'll instantly notice how much fresher, healthier, and more radiant you look. The right shade of yellow can make all the difference, giving you a youthful and energetic appearance without sacrificing your personal style. And next, let's discuss a neutral color that many women believe is classic and sophisticated, but it could actually be making you look almost invisible. Number 4, faded beige. Beige has long been a staple in women's wardrobes. It's neutral, safe, classic, and effortlessly understated. Many women see it as a reliable choice that pairs well with almost anything. But as you get older, wearing faded, washed-out beige can actually work against you. Instead of enhancing your natural beauty, it can make you look almost invisible. One of the biggest issues with faded beige is that it blends too much with mature skin. As we age, our skin often becomes softer and loses some of its natural warmth and contrast. When you wear a color that is similarly muted and light, it creates a lack of contrast that makes your appearance look flat and lifeless. Instead of defining your features, it makes them seem blurred, almost like they are fading into the background. Faded beige also has a way of draining warmth from your complexion. Instead of creating a soft, glowing effect, it can make your skin appear dull, tired, or even slightly gray. This is particularly problematic for women with silver, white, or salt and pepper hair. Since beige doesn't offer enough definition, everything can end up looking muted and washed out. Rather than looking elegant and polished, the overall effect can be one of tiredness and a lack of vitality. Many women stick to beige because they think it's a safe and sophisticated choice. It's the ultimate neutral, a color that doesn't draw too much attention but still feels classic. However, as we age, our wardrobe needs a bit more intention, especially when it comes to color. Beige simply fails to highlight your natural beauty. It doesn't give you that pop of color or vibrancy that can make your face look refreshed and your skin look healthier. If you love neutrals, you don't have to abandon them entirely. The key is choosing warmer, richer alternatives that still offer that classic, versatile feel, but enhance your features rather than dulling them. One great option is camel, a warm, golden beige that adds depth and complements silver or gray hair beautifully. It's still neutral, but has a touch of warmth that makes your complexion glow. Another excellent choice is mocha or soft taupe, both of which are deeper neutrals that create a natural contrast and bring warmth back to your skin. For a slightly sun-kissed effect, try warm sand or almond tones. These hues are neutral and classic, yet offer a soft, radiant glow that makes you look vibrant and polished. Let me share a real-life transformation. Maria, a vibrant 75-year-old, had always relied on faded beige blouses and sweaters. She believed they looked chic and understated. However, one day her daughter pointed out that the beige made her look washed out and tired. Curious to see the difference, Maria tried a camel tone blazer and a mocha sweater based on my advice. The change was instant. For the first time in years, she felt like her outfit actually made her look alive. Her silver hair appeared brighter, her skin had a healthy warmth, and most importantly, she finally saw herself in the mirror again. Maria was thrilled with how such a simple change brought her whole look back to life. If you're someone who still loves beige but doesn't want to look washed out, there are a few simple tricks to transition away from it. One option is to pair beige with a deeper, richer color. For instance, a beige top layered with a navy or espresso brown jacket can create more contrast and prevent that flat, lifeless effect. Another great way to incorporate beige without overwhelming your complexion is to choose beige accessories instead of clothing. A camel-colored handbag or taupe shoes can add warmth without taking over your entire look. You can also layer your beige pieces with gold jewelry, as gold tones help beige appear richer and more flattering against mature skin. If you've been wearing beige for years but feel like something is missing, try switching to a richer neutral. The right color can instantly brighten your appearance, make your features pop, and give you a more youthful glow. You'll be surprised at how much difference a small change in shade can make. And now, let's talk about one last color that many women believe is soft and feminine, but could actually be making you look faded and lifeless. Number 5, baby pink. Pink is often seen as a soft, feminine, and youthful color. It evokes a sense of tenderness, warmth, and delicacy. For decades, women have embraced pink for its cheerful and comforting qualities. However, not all pinks are equally flattering, especially as we age. Baby pink, with its pale, powdery pastel shades, can have the opposite effect on mature skin. Instead of bringing vibrancy and warmth, it can make your complexion look washed out, flat, and even slightly faded. One of the main reasons baby pink becomes unflattering after 60 is its lack of depth and contrast. Mature skin often loses some of its natural glow and definition, so wearing a color that's similarly light and soft can make your features appear muted and lifeless. Baby pink simply doesn't have the richness needed to enhance your skin tone. Instead, it blends in too much, giving your complexion a pale, almost chalky look. Rather than making you appear youthful and radiant, it can actually make you look tired and lackluster. This issue becomes even more noticeable for women with silver, white, or salt and pepper hair. Baby pink doesn't provide enough contrast with lighter hair colors, causing your overall appearance to look dull and washed out. Instead of offering a gentle, flattering touch, it can make everything appear blended and indistinct. Additionally, if you have a deeper skin tone, baby pink can appear ashy or faded rather than vibrant, further detracting from your natural radiance. Many women assume that lighter pinks will automatically make them look more youthful. After all, pink is associated with a fresh, rosy glow. But in reality, baby pink doesn't offer enough depth to complement aging skin. The result can be a pale, tired look rather than the soft, blooming effect you might expect. It's important to recognize that what worked in your 30s or 40s may not have the same flattering effect later on. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up pink entirely. The key is to choose deeper, warmer shades that add radiance and definition to your face. Instead of baby pink, opt for rose pink, a slightly muted, sophisticated shade that adds warmth without overwhelming your features. Coral pink is another fantastic alternative. It's a blend of pink and warm orange tones that beautifully brightens mature skin, giving you a vibrant and healthy look. If you prefer something a bit richer, dusty mauve or raspberry pink are excellent choices. These deeper pinks enhance your natural glow without appearing too intense or overpowering. They strike the perfect balance between femininity and depth, making your complexion appear more lively and youthful. These shades still feel elegant and gentle, but they have the added benefit of bringing out the warmth in your skin. Let me share a real-life transformation to illustrate this point. Jane, a 67-year-old business owner, had worn baby pink sweaters for years because she believed they made her look soft and feminine. However, she noticed that whenever she wore them, people would ask if she was feeling unwell, as if she looked a bit under the weather. Intrigued by the idea of color theory, Jane decided to try a coral pink blouse instead. The change was instant. People started complimenting her, saying she looked more alive and refreshed. Jane herself was amazed, saying, "I still get to wear pink, but now it actually makes me look vibrant." If you still love soft pinks but want a healthier, more flattering look, consider incorporating them in a more strategic way. A rose pink scarf or a coral tone blouse can make a significant difference without completely overhauling your wardrobe. Even small changes like these can transform how your skin glows and how people perceive your appearance. Pairing pink with richer neutrals is another simple trick to keep your outfit balanced. Instead of wearing an all-pink ensemble, try combining a dusty rose top with taupe or camel pants. This adds contrast and warmth, preventing the washed-out effect that baby pink alone can create. Additionally, using pink accessories can be a subtle yet effective way to brighten your look. A coral tone handbag, a berry pink lipstick, or a rose-colored necklace can all subtly enhance your complexion without overwhelming your style. If baby pink has been your go-to color for years, but you're starting to feel like it's not doing your complexion any favors, try switching to rose, coral, or raspberry pink. These richer shades will add warmth, depth, and an instant glow without washing you out. You don't have to abandon your favorite color altogether. Just choose variations that enhance rather than detract from your natural beauty. Now that we've explored the specific colors that may be aging you, let's wrap up with the most important lesson: how to find the best colors for you and create a wardrobe that truly enhances your beauty. Finding your perfect colors doesn't have to be overwhelming. One of the simplest ways to get started is by testing colors in natural light. One common mistake is relying on artificial lighting in stores or at home, which can distort how colors actually look against your skin. Next time you're shopping or trying on clothes, step outside or near a window to see how a color truly interacts with your complexion. If a shade makes your skin look fresher and more radiant, it's a keeper. If it casts shadows or makes you look tired, it's best to move on. Also, take your hair color into account. Your hair can significantly influence which colors suit you best, especially as it changes with age. For instance, if you have silver, white, or gray hair, lean towards warm neutrals like camel, mocha, and jewel tones, such as deep purple and emerald green. If your hair is naturally dark or dyed a deep color, stick to rich shades like burgundy, navy, or teal, and avoid stark black, which can be too harsh. For blonde or light gray hair, softer tones like dusty rose, peach, or warm beige work well. If you're hesitant to make big changes, start small. Try a coral or rose pink scarf to see how the warmer hue enhances your face. Swap out a faded beige blouse for one in camel or mocha. Use accessories like gold jewelry to add warmth, or choose a rich colored handbag to elevate a neutral outfit. Little adjustments like these can make a big difference in how you feel and look. Now let's wrap up with one simple challenge to help you put these tips into action. This week, swap one of your old standby colors for a more flattering shade. Replace a baby pink sweater with a rose pink blouse, or trade in faded beige for a warm camel tone. Take a good look in the mirror and notice how your complexion changes. Does your face look brighter and more vibrant? Feel free to share your experience in the comments. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Your support helps us continue to bring you style and confidence advice tailored for women over 60. Share this video with a friend who might also benefit from a wardrobe refresh. Remember, the right colors aren't just about fashion, they're about feeling confident and beautiful in your own skin. So why not start today? See you in the next video.